Okay. Ooh, ooh. I'm stretching. Hey, I'm gonna smoke a blunt with y'all. Uh-oh. Oh. That bitch ain't got no weed. What I do with the damn what? Do I be losing my mind? I got to be losing my mind. Evening, Judge. I'm about to smoke a blunt with y'all, then I gotta get dressed. Uh I'm not gonna say that it's a date, but I am gonna go hang out with a friend of mine. Well, it's really not a date because um it ain't that type of party with us. But uh I'm gonna go eat, well not really eat, but go hang out with a friend in a little bit. So I was dozing off and I wanted to get on to wake me up. So I gotta go meet a friend of mine and hopefully get things in order. Uh oh. Yep, that's the Golden Girls in the background. You know, that's my favorite. I just opened up the blunt, then I closed it. You dumb bitch. Well, you know what, Lloyd? Hey, honey, it's not a date because they are a friend of mine. And they do. Hey, Nate, I'm in a buying Nate. They are in a complicated situation, and you know, they in something complicated, and they in something complicated. So it's not a date as in like a date like we're trying to get to know each other or some type of hookup situation. It's not that. It's just really that you know, they need a piece of the jush to either talk sense, but to talk sense. You know, that's what they said. They need some talking to. They need to get somebody else's input, and they got a lot going on, and there's a lot of stress going on with a lot of different areas, including their friend or whatnot. So they know I am one person that's always going to tell them at least the truth, you know, of the situation. And they know that if I hear the story, I will more 9 times out of 10 ask the right questions, and I won't be biased on uh, either side, you know. So it's not a date like, oh yeah, you know, no, it's not that. No, it's not that at all. But yeah, so I gotta go hang out with my friend to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, what? Where did this come from? Yeah, so they we've been friends now for at least 8 years. I'm saying a little longer than that. At least 18 years. And we met Ticketmaster checking email for your receipt. Yes. I just got a ticket to see Patti LaBelle July 1st in Vegas. Right. We are not going to play so. We are not going to play swords. Swords is not part of the equation. I'm not playing. I'm not playing swords with nobody at the moment. I'm glowing. I look happy. Well, I'm always happy. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm very happy with a lot of things that's going on in my life. You know, God is good to me all the time. All the time, God is good. You know, that's my favorite. That's my best friend. So I'm always good in that area. So if I'm glowing, praise the Lord. I give him all the glory and the praises for the glow. But I ate meatloaf, mashed potatoes, string beans, and 2 dinner rolls. And the itis kicked in on me, and I noticed I was dozing off. You know what, Gavin? I haven't even seen the neighbors. And I know when I pull up, they either outside somewhere or they in the window. Well, I'm gonna say the window. I did see one that was out in the front. But I listen. I pulls in. I hit the garage. I pulls. I bag. I go forward and I back my ass up and close the garage. They don't see me, and I don't see them. You know, I don't see them. They don't see me. And but I do like everybody is older. They are very. I'm 40, about to be 47. They are in their late 50s, late. They in 59, 60 and up, from what I can see. I haven't heard any noise out of none of the neighbors. Um, the only thing I did hear is the people that come do the lawn and the upkeep around the place. That's all I seen. But I haven't seen anything else or heard anything else. No, Rona. I did see. I won't call him a peeping tom because he wasn't a peeping tom. I had the blinds open, and don't nobody really walk through the back because there's nothing else there besides the back of whatever. But just so happened this older guy was walking his dog through, and I was in the room, my little da-da-da-das, that was it. And I just happened to glance up, and he was just looking. And I just went hi, he was all on my jush. I couldn't like, oh, I'm not about to be acting like I'm surprised and scared and all that because it wasn't that. It was just he just so happened to walk past and my blinds is open. I was in my da-dun-da-duns, and he looked as he went by, and I looked as he went by, and then I closed my blinds. So now I know, okay, well, bitch, somebody will tip around here. But I won't call him a peeping Tom because, you know, he didn't even know I was there. And I haven't seen the man since. But it's cute. The neighbors are quiet. I love the quiet. I'm always watching the Golden Girls. Whenever the Golden Girls is on, 9 times out of 10, my station would be on them. Because it's nonstop laughter out of me with them. So you watching the same episode? Uh-huh. Ooh, Gavin, we gotta talk on the phone. Oh, we gotta talk. We need to talk tomorrow. We need to talk on the phone. You better still have my number because I'm coming back to Atlanta soon. So you better call me. I'm gonna text you. That's what I'm gonna do because I got your number. I got your number, Hezzy. I miss you too, boo. I just been gone. I had a lot of work going on. I needed to stay focused on a lot of things that's coming up from now throughout the rest of the year. Um, and I just had a lot going on. So then I have my podcast will start this Thursday. It's gonna be 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I forgot, is it Eastern or Pacific? I think it's Eastern 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock Pacific. I'm not for sure. My brain is all over the place. But it's this Thursday. This Thursday, I will be live again for my podcast. When you guys see me live on Thursday, um, it will be podcast moments. And we get to talk about a lot of shit. So much going on. I won't even bring up a lot of stuff because I have my mindset on a lot of things that I do want to talk about. But we will be getting it there. I miss you too. What's the name of your podcast? Jasmine Masters, and I have something to say. I am ready for Beyonce tomorrow, baby. I cannot wait. I know it's like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, probably over there where she at. So at least by tomorrow, I would say tomorrow, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we may have some video image of Beyonce and her shit, and her concert. And I cannot wait. Some people said they don't want to see her concert until they are there. They don't want they want all surprises to be when they arrive. I don't give a damn if I watch the concert 50 times on YouTube. Once I get there live, it's going to be a different experience because now I am there live. Whether I know what's going to happen, what I know she's going to wear, I get to see it with my own two blessed eyes. So I will be seeing Beyonce and those. Carter. Yes, ma'am. Cannot wait to see that. And then I just bought me a ticket before I got on here to see Patti LaBelle July 1st. So I'm definitely going to see the Queen. She right here in Vegas at the Priam. I'm going to go see her. I got second row on the front floor, right in the middle, second row. And I really hope I'm not on the end because whoever is going to be on the end, they're going to be upset because the bitch going to be up. That gives me time to get one of her suits that she wearing on a concert made, professionally done, looking great. So I'm gonna buy fabric for that tomorrow when I go downtown, so I can have that set aside for my friend to make. It's a lot. Cause I feel like falling in love. Seeing Beyonce on the 12th and Philly. Ooh. I'm seeing Beyonce out here in LA on her birthday. So I would be at her birthday show slash party. And I can't wait. Thinking of that, I need to get my fucking fit together. I may get to town. I may get to town on Thursday. Get to Vegas on Thursday before the concert, and then drive that hour or 45 minutes to the casino where she's gonna be, and then I drive back into Vegas, and then I come home. What are you saying, fake Gladys Knight? Cause your ass gonna get up out of here, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you are. How do I feel about them declaring COVID is no longer a public health emergency? Well, I say this. I think at this point, um, they have a better control of it because I haven't been hearing a lot of people passing away from COVID. Thank the Lord. So I think now they have a better knowledge of it. So if they feel like that is not, and we haven't heard about it, at least I don't know about any other states or whatnot, but as far as media wise, we haven't heard a lot of people saying about COVID cases are rising up. You know, they normally let us know when it's really rising and when it's going haywire again. I think it's just like the swine flu, because when swine flu was around, people was dying. When they had some other shit going on that they didn't know about and didn't have the vaccine for, people was dying. So at this point, they probably have something more controllable of it to where people won't be passing away. But if you get sick, you have these little symptoms, and then you get tested, you know what you have, which now is basically like a flu, a basic flu, a common cold, you know. But I still want people to be careful. The platform for the podcast is weareyou.com, which is We Are You Radio, the urban sound of music, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I should be getting something tomorrow where I will post up again on YouTube, and I would do something like I mean, not on YouTube, but on Instagram, and I do something again for YouTube to give you information out. And I have this shit actually in my stuff. But yes, 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 yes. You love Chevelle Portraits of Janet, Janet Portraits of Chevelle. Ah, Liz. Mini sewing room with secrets and beaded fabric with Patty Portraits. Uh-oh. Let me see. What am I doing up? Well, it's 8:47 here in California, sweetheart. Um, so that's why I'm up. Vice versa. Oh, I went there before. It's we, the letter R, the letter U. That's what it is. WE, the R and the U, the letter U, .com. We are you radio.com. The Jush is back. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Hey, Jush. Y'all crazy. I need to, wait a minute. What the fuck am I putting on? A sweatsuit. No, it's warm. Something. Thank you, babe. I'm glad it's good to see you too. I appreciate it. I know people been worried about me. Was I okay? What's going on? Baby, I've been fine, blessed and highly favored. You know, trying not to stress. And I have no bullshit or nobody giving me stress. I'm just not trying to stress over a lot of the things that I have going on. And what I need to do, honestly, is have, I probably need to call my little cousin and have her check my emails and stuff because that'll be one less thing off my brain. Because she can call me and say, "Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? This is what the tea is, whatever." I can say yes. So, I really, that would save a lot because a lot of emails have been coming through and I'm trying to answer everything at a timely fashion. Um, and get things done and set, and I have been. But if I could just have somebody I could trust to handle that portion, that'd be a big, I won't get gray hair. Right now, I just got this patch, and I got a few that's around whatever. But I don't want to get too gray. Let me get gray when I'm 50. I'm about to be 47. I don't want to be gray. I don't want to be a gray hair hole. Let me stay darkened. I still have my rings, they just off. I need my cousin to do it. I need my cousin to do it. So I'm gonna hit her up and be like, "Girl, look, you ain't doing what you got. What's on your schedule, sister? Please look over these emails when they come in. They come in, I send them to you, or you just have access to my damn account, and when things pop in, just take care of it. All you gotta do is place whatever I tell you. Rate, deposit, what I need. That's it. I don't have the green list or what's on your greenery or whatever, baby, nothing. As long as you got the room, flight, check, I'm there. That's all I need. One, two, and three. Ooh, shit. That meatloaf was good, honey. Ooh. Oh, that was what I needed. It was just what I needed. It gave me all the flavor. The gravy was good. The mashed potatoes was good. The string beans was. They could at least do some fresh garlic in there and saute them with something. I don't know what they use. Maybe they just used butter, but the flavor wasn't there, and they had a little bit of salt and pepper on it. Maybe you could throw a little ham hock with them shit, little turkey neck and the goddamn string beans and put the meat in there. But a little restaurant team, so I ain't gonna trip. Little brownie, anything, Liz. They girl, but they was good though. I ate them. I had to add more salt and pepper. I'm paper. More salt and pepper. But it filled me up. Set my ass down to go to sleep. Oh Lord. Shit. You hungry? Yes. Oh. Now why you use Miss Gladys Knight as your screensaver? What kind of psychotic person are you? That's kind of weird for you to use some other person, period, as your screensaver. Why would you do that? That's just not normal in the brain. That's just not normal, sweetheart. That's just not. What's wrong with using your own shit? Don't you like yourself? I'm not calling them out. I'm telling them the truth. What is wrong with them using themselves? You got to be, baby, you got to love yourself regardless of the fact. I don't give a fuck what a bitch may have said to you before or during or whatever. You got to want to be yourself and love yourself. Why would you want to use somebody else's stuff? That's just weird to me. Hey, Jill, that is so weird to me. Now you come up with, oh, Lucy Fawcett. Okay, I don't think we really know anybody, especially famous, as Lucy Fawcett. But why would you want to use someone else? What is that doing? That just not clearing the brain to me. I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. My birthday is October 16th. I will be turning 47 years young. Thank the Lord, my knees are still good. Back can bend over. Now they quiet. Yeah, I hope they thought about it because that's weird to me. Like, what is wrong with your brain? Why would you want to be somebody else? And this is one thing about it. There's not a person that I ever met in this world where I said I would love to be them. I have never felt that way about nobody that I can say, oh, I wish I was them. I wish I was in their shoes. No, the fuck I don't. Because one thing I did learn at an early age, what you see a person could be doing as you looking in, you don't know what's going on with them behind closed doors. And a lot of times we hear a lot of people who have a lot of money or who could be very nice looking or whatever the case may be, they have major problems. So fuck anybody else, what they got, what they look like. I got to be me. I got to accept this shit over here, and I do. That's why I like taking showers, because I can see myself naked. Shit. But I sure don't want to be in nobody else's shoes. Bitch, fuck them shoes. Their shoes could end, their life could end 5 minutes after you say, I want to be in their shoes, and bitch, they drop dead. Well, bitch, now you're dead. Because you want to be this bitch who just dropped dead. Fuck that. Better be your goddamn self and love and enjoy yourself. Fuck that. Because one thing I did, and another thing is, I got some friends, and when I say male and female, and when I say gorgeous, fine, you thinking, how did you have a problem not getting it? Why are you single? Why are you single, honey? And then you realize because for real, they fucked up in the head some type of way. And they may have ran across some Looney Tunes because thinking all type of shit because this person is just absolutely you like there's no way you can be single. It could be all type of shit. But they have just as much as a problem finding somebody as anybody else. So that I mean shit. That shit is bullshit. Cause they ain't all happy. And I had to ask, I told baby, listen, let me tell you something. You too motherfucking fine for you to say you cannot find someone to be in a relationship with. I'm not gonna ask what's wrong with them, but what's wrong with you? Oh, your ass is fine and crazy. That's why. You know, it's something to every. It's hey, might as well just look in the mirror and say, "Bitch, this is what it is." You fine as a motherfucker. Fuck what anybody else got. A bitch gonna always say something negative. I let them talk. I enjoy it because, baby, you can say whatever you want to say. That shit ain't gonna bother me. I say a lot of shit too. It don't stop that person. You can say a lot of shit. It ain't gonna stop me. You got words coming out your mouth, and so do I. I don't give a fuck. But I guarantee you, bitch, you make me stronger. Cause what you won't see me do is fail. Fuck that. since you got so much to say. But I like it because hey, y'all talking about me. I ain't talking about you. I got my own shit going on. We ain't playing swords. But I enjoy being my damn self. People know they get on my nerves. Yeah, people get on my nerves too. But I have a tolerance for nerves. It just depends. If they get on my nerves, but it's causing me a problem, they ain't in my life. We don't talk every day. We don't text. We don't message. We don't do shit. They when I see them out and about. They're not in my text message, not phone calls. We don't do none of that. Who is the best cusser in my family? My mama. My mama, hands down. If you think my mouth is bad or can get bad, my mama mouth is at least 10 times worse than mine. She has said some shit that I she said some shit that blew my mind. She said some shit that blew a lot of people's mind. And thinking, how in the hell did you come up with that? But she said it and she meant it. And she don't care where she at. She had cussed out people in church and have done. I heard my mom was like that even as a kid. She used to get in trouble at school because they would call home and tell my granddad that she was up there cussing. My mom, hands down. My mom, hands down. Her mouth is vicious. And when she used to call women cows, she said, you cow. I used to hit the floor. My mama called her and cry a cow. Yeah, she used to call people cows all the time. And they used to be, don't call me that fucking cow. You a cow, bitch. Say, God, leave. Yes, my mama hands down. I think anybody in my family would say that. Hands her mouth. Shit. What's my favorite NFL? Oh, you hopped over from someone to me. I miss you though. Oh, Miss Gladys, now you back on the scene with your bullshit. Hey, Judge, happy 420. I love you too. Please tune in to my podcast starting this Thursday. I will be live. And when I go live, I will be doing my pod and cast. Talking shit, truth, and love. I want you to love yourself more than anything. I really do. I think it's great. I drank a shot of, I don't know what it was. I thought it was a lemon drop, but it wasn't a lemon drop. It was something else. Vodka is something, but it tasted like a lemon drop. But I remember they said it was vodka, but they called it something. But I had drank a shot, and I said, "Bitch, this is why I don't do liquor." My little stomach got warm. Oh, hell no. Bitch, I'm at the club. What a bitch don't need is to be shitting. So I don't need no, I don't like that feeling of liquor hitting my stomach, of that warmness. I don't like that feeling. That warm feeling in my stomach, I don't like that. I had drank me some water and I sat my ass down and lit a blunt, bitch. Dayton, Ohio. I need to come to Dayton, Ohio. They was like, "What you want a shot of, bitch? A glass of wine. Give me a little shot of wine." But then some bars had, well, the one bar we was at, they had the bottle like the regular little plastic bottles you get at the store. Bitch, crack that bitch open and give me the other part. Shit, you buying the shot, bitch. The shot is $8. Bitch, this motherfucking wine is $6. You saving $2 to tip the bartender. You buying $8 shots. What I'm drinking is only what $6. Just pour that in a shot glass, and when we all tote it back, we could tote it back. I'm toting back wine. Like, what is? Why do people have a problem with that? What is your problem with that? No, you gotta drink something else, bitch. I'm not mixing up no fucking liquor and wine. Cause if I get sick, you gonna be there. You gonna want to be. Cause if I have to hunt your ass down, bitch, guess what? You finna take care of me. Cause your ass you convince me to do the shit. But I don't give a fuck who it is. When I tell a bitch no, bitch, just no. They said why? I said, cause baby, I drink wine. I'm not a big liquor person, and I want to drink mix the shit and I get sick. So either give me a shot of wine or the conversation is over. You know, and I break it down to people like that, and I had to break it down to. I made sure I broke it down to this person where they really understood because I didn't want to. I wasn't about to repeat myself. So I made sure that I was very looking them in the eyes. I was very clear on my speaking, and I made sure they understood in my tone. So after that, it was over. The bitch, if I need a shot of wine, bitch, I could buy me a shot of wine. But you have got to accept what I'm telling you about me. You have to accept that. And if you can't, fine with me. You got to. Dealing with me, you gonna have to. And if you feel like you can't, well then for me, say Navidas, Ocho Cinco, and I hope you have a wonderful one. But bitch, we're done. Not just with the conversation, but we ain't, I'm cool with you, but I'm not gonna deal with you like that. Cause but I tell the bitch no, the answer is already no. I don't need nobody trying to pep me up and talk to me. I don't want to go, baby. I ain't that type of person. Fuck that. Cause in my struggle, when the bitch is working, putting on wigs, I'm the one putting on wigs. When I'm going to pump gas, wash ass, pay bills, I'm the one doing that. So your motherfucking ass who trying to get me to do something, I'm telling you no. And we ain't got to kick it no more for me's and Navis and Das, baby. That's how I feel. I don't know how other people feel. I just never had time for bullshit. So they understood off the bat immediately. Oh, okay. Well, well, thank you. We ready? Okay. And that was good. But sometimes you gotta be stern with people. Family members, co-workers, it don't matter. When your answer is no, bitch, your answer is no. If they can't take it, guess what? I'm cool. I've never been a follower. I had learned that a long time ago just by watching my cousins and brothers and sisters, everybody growing up before me. I could see, I watched what happened with them. And what I always heard was if they jump off a bridge, you gonna do it too? And then they would say, no, then why did you do this? You don't let nobody talk you into something you don't want to do and you know it's wrong. So I've been growing up with that scenario and lesson my whole life, but it makes sense. Listen, if I was a fucking follower, I probably would have no teeth. Hell, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to y'all now on live because I was offered and suggested that I should do and try different things. Baby, I'm not trying none of that shit, bitch. You got me fucked up. If I if I could really if I really had the number of times I've been offered drugs from people, I mean, And I'm talking from the age of what, 9, 10. There were some boys in my elementary school who used to do drugs all the time. Before school, after school, they was sniffing coke and sniffing markers. I don't know what was in the markers, but they used to sniff the markers, and the markers used to get them high, and they was doing coke. And I was in elementary, baby. No, shit, I don't want to. We cool, we friends, but I don't want to. No, ma'am. Yeah, that shit gonna kill y'all. And that's, I mean, I've been doing that since back in grade school. Like, whoa, y'all doing that? I just knew it was wrong. I didn't really know the outcome of it, but I did. I could. I did. Well, I didn't know. I don't. Well, I didn't know the. I don't know if I knew the difference of. Well, I don't think I knew was this. I didn't know what cocaine was. I didn't know what crack was. All I knew was, well, I didn't know the difference. But I knew that shit was fucking up a lot of people in the area that I grew up in. So I knew that. I seen a wave of it go through. So I knew that whatever that was fucking people up. I didn't know the difference. I didn't know what they was doing. I didn't know what was done, how you do whatever. But I do know they was over there doing some drugs, and that shit was white in the bag. And I knew that shit was bad from watching movies on like different movies and stuff. Uh, Sparkle, the first one, when sister was on them drugs and shit. I knew that shit was drugs, so I knew that shit was bad. Colors and all that shit, and New Jack City, all that shit, baby. I knew that shit. I knew I knew about drugs from watching movies. Lady Sing the Blues. Diana Ross, she was on a heroin, bitch. She went to jail and she died. That's all I remember. And I said since then, baby, I ain't doing no drugs. Cause bitch, you gonna go to jail, you gonna be in that padded thing, bumping your head, and you gonna die. That's all I know about the movie. That scared the hell out of me. Other than that scene, she was getting raped. I didn't. Well, they didn't show her getting raped, but you knew what happened when the man went to the door. But if I've been a follower, ooh wee, I don't know where my little poor little life would have been. So I ain't never been a follower. Other than I guess the time I was smoking weed when I was like 8, 9 years old. We got caught, and my mama beat my ass. But other than that, I don't really think of me. I can't think of anything that I followed somebody doing. And well, yeah, anything like bad or something like that. But nah, you can offer me anything. When my answer is no, bitch, I say no. Yes, the drug nowadays you don't even know what the fuck you taking. But even back then, I remember in the '90s, there was a lot of drugs and stuff that was getting laced with stuff, and it was really heavy at one point in San Diego. At least I know of. They was spiking drinks with they used to spike drinks with Visine back in the day before they took out something out of Visine because Visine used to put people to sleep. You get it back in the day, and you had some Visine, you squirted that into somebody's drink, baby, that shit would knock their asses out. Knock them out. That was the big thing going on in the early '90s when I came out, like '93. Even before then, I heard it was bad too. And then they was using GBH or HBG or one of those things, and they was putting that in people's drink. That was real bad. And somebody put something in the drink they got for me, but I never tasted it because somebody had came and got the tea and said, "Wait a minute now." You remember that? Uh-huh. When I told my mom that I was gay or going to the gay clubs or whatever the case may be, because I never told her I was gay. I just told her I was going into the area. Um, when we had a talk with her, my auntie, and my uncle, they laid it down. So my uncle and my auntie laid it down. My mama laid. See, it's a way how my auntie would talk and my uncle would talk. But my mama was so cutthroat and raw with the shit until you just be like, oh shit, she scared the shit out of you. They're like, you have to watch your drinks because people do little things to you and you don't want to be, you know, intoxicated and you can't do this and make sure I know y'all gonna drink. So y'all make sure y'all don't get too drunk and don't ever leave each other. My mom was like, if y'all drink one of them drinks, y'all let somebody make y'all ass is gonna pass out and everybody gonna fuck it. My mom came out like that. She said they gonna all be up in your motherfucking ass and you gonna get whatever the fuck they got going on in the world. You may get sick, you may die. So don't get no drinks for nobody. Watch over each other. Don't come home without each other. Whatever bitch you go, you go. You can't be friends with everybody. Don't tell everybody everything. Y'all two stick together. My mom was very cut dry with the shit. She said y'all gonna get drugged and y'all gonna pass out and everybody gonna fake it. So don't take no drinks from nobody. And don't be out there drinking. But if you all gonna do what they knew we was gonna do, y'all better watch your shit. That's what I was saying. Watch your friends, watch the people. People shady. You gotta watch, who you being friends with, and don't tell them too much. Bitches be jealous. They try to set y'all up and all this. Oh no, they broke it down to us really like damn. But they knew we wasn't con crazy in the brain. But as far as the drinks and stuff and all of that, they educated us on that level because we ain't never been to no club and we ain't never been out where people are, like that. So they knew that we would be around grown ups in the community. So they was just making sure we was aware, even though we knew about going to house parties or whatever and all that. But they knew, as us being young gay men, are going into that world. They knew older men was gonna be there trying it. They ain't crazy. You got me fucked up. Wait, hold on, Jen. Let me see this. Okay, my friend about to get off work. My mom told me not to trust your friends too hard because they try all the time. Baby, listen, we already have been we already been like it's us, you know. So we had friends that was out, but we never really hung out with them friends outside of school. We had our friends at school, and that was that. But outside of school, we didn't hang out with people like that. It was very few that we didn't hang out with. So when we got into the scene, we already we been left and right forever attached to one body. Damn near, you know what I mean? But we had that talk about it was the same talk about how we was brought up and raised. Y'all stick together, y'all family, y'all watch out for each other, whatever, whatever. So it was that lesson as well, but it also went into the danger zone of drinks and watching out for that and people, trying to break y'all, come between y'all and this and that. Baby, they knew off the back. We go everywhere together. Y'all ain't go, can't nobody separate us. That ain't gonna happen. Nope. They got the tea real quick. Oh no, honey, this ain't gonna happen. Mm-mm. It was times people had asked my cousin to go out places, and he was like, oh, "Okay, well let me call my cousin to see what he doing." They said, "Well, you just want to come by yourself?" No. People ask me to go places by myself, not without my cousin. I ain't going nowhere without my cousin, baby. I'm sorry. Uh-uh. Where we going? I'm going to go have a drink with a friend who I need to just talk to. And little hors d'oeuvres, a little appetizers. But I was going to sleep, but they about to get off work. Yeah, like a nice little lounge. Uh-huh. I'm finna go up here and have me a glass of wine. Fuck the bull and the shit. And have some type of little appetizer. I don't know what they got, because I ain't hungry. But I need a snack on something with somebody talking. Shit, and I'm drinking wine too. Listening to a story, baby, please. I'm gonna need something to chew while I'm sipping and listening. Y'all be safe. It's just around the corner. It's like maybe 4 minutes from me. Right down the street. Oh, this is where Blanche was selling her car and she met all these men. I do red wine. I do red because it's good for the blood in the heart. So I do red. I don't do anything else but that. I may do a little rose or something like that. Moscato or something with like a little pink tint to it. But I really don't. I really don't. I'd rather have some beer, if anything. Sipping and listening. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just be so amazed that people really ask me, like, "Bitch, I need to talk to you about what?" But I think the people that I do know, um, they do know how I am. Bitch. Okay, you play the part, they play the part, and you have to know you're wrong if you got wrongs, and you have to accept theirs. I think it's just easier to accept what is because you get over things faster. But I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. And sometimes, we may agree and sometimes we may not. But honey, if you asking me what I think it was my truth is, and I'm putting myself in your situation, bitch, you either right or you're wrong. They either right or they wrong. Now, it always depends on how you feel about the situation. What do you want to do is the main thing. It ain't what I think or say. I can't tell you what to do, but what do you want to do? Some people go back to bullshit. Some people leave. Don't leave it up to me. I can just tell you what I would do in the situation. Sometimes people don't listen and they get bit in the ass again. And then guess what? Woe is me. Woe is my ass. I told you. I'm not old enough to drink. But white wine looks pleasing to look at. Red wine just look like grape juice. Well, when you are old enough to have a sip, try them both. It's really I don't. Well, to me, the Chardonnay and stuff like that gets me sick. Um, I don't know. You when you old enough, you just have to try and see what you like and really what you can handle. See, you may like Hennessy. but you can't handle Hennessy. You may like 151. I used to like 151 and Coca-Cola. I was 15, 16, drinking the hardest shit on the damn shelf. But I knew that was not good for me because it was making me act in a different way. And I was getting sick. Bitch got too drugged, waking up in the morning, bitch can't stop throwing up. Too young and too strong, and I'm hanging over. He inspired me so much to life to do what I do. You got to do what you want to do. Shit, you only got one life to live. What the fuck you not gonna do what you want to do for? That's the dumbest thing ever. As long as you being safe and you're not putting harm to nobody, you will have better life and better fun with yourself if you're not bringing people harm and keeping bullshit or doing something to hurt yourself. You go out there and do whatever you want to do. Just don't do nothing to hurt yourself. I say, but you know, if you hey, you do what you got to do with your life because you only got one. So however you feel is fit for you, do that. I just pray that you don't go out there and try to take somebody else's or you do some crazy shit, to anything like that. But whatever a person want to do with their own life, honey, that's yours. I just hope you don't want to hurt yourself. I hope you want to get the best out of it because life is everything. Bitch, please, it's the whole motherfucking world out there, different states and cities and people. You better go enjoy that. You got to go out if you're old enough and do stuff. Even if you're young, you never probably caught the bus, went to the mall, anything by yourself, bitch, do it. You just always be safe and get your ass back before it's dark. Listen, whatever you do, if you have to make your money, baby, listen, you got to make money regardless of the fact. I wouldn't give a damn. You need to make you some honest money, sweetheart. You have to make some honest money. I don't give a damn. That's for anybody else from 15 and up. You have to make you some honest money. You need to get your ass a job. You shouldn't listen. And I'm about to get off here because he about to email me in a minute. I mean, text me. He about to get off anyway. Listen, after I'm just gonna say from the time because I had a job, I did paper out at what 13 or something, 14. That I went to like other jobs. But just say from the time I moved out of the house, what I knew was I wasn't going back. Not that I couldn't, I just knew I wasn't going back. And I knew when I was able to make my own money, I wanted to make my own fucking money. You know why? Because with my own money, I ain't got to answer to nobody about shit. Because it's my fucking money. I work for this. I was told that when you get your own money, you can do what you want to do. Oh, thank you for telling me. So when I started working, making my own money, I got me a check. Let me go cash it. Well, how much you get? That baby stay out my check. I was making my own money so I could buy what I want to buy. I could spend it how I want to spend it because I was working, making my own money. I like that. When I moved out, I knew I'd have to listen to nobody rules. I could do what I want to do. If I want to leave the TV on, the heater on, the window open, the front door open. If I want to have 20 people over, nobody. I knew once I got out the house, it was my rules. I'd have to listen to rules at home. So it was freedom. I didn't want to give up my freedom. So I worked. I wasn't moving back home. The lowest moments, baby, listen, what I'm not about to do is move back home. And it wasn't that I couldn't, it was just that I already did that. Hell, 17 years of my life or 18 years of I did that already. I ain't like that feeling. I didn't want to answer nobody questions. I didn't want to have to ask for no money. I wanted my own shit and be free. And that's what I felt was great for me. And I made sure I worked and did what I had to do to be free. You got to be. That's how I see it. So like shit, fuck that. Bitch, let me go to work, get my own shit. When my best friend died, let me see. When my bestie died, I was so grateful we had so many memories doing stuff. Uh huh. For real, Gavin, I feel the same way with like I always say, me and my cousin, which is my best friend, we grew up together, like everything, babs together, everything, So I was just like my auntie's other son, because we was the same age, and I was with them all the time. So, um, some people think it's weird to say your cousin is your best friend. I don't think it's weird, but my cousin was both of them was my best friend. And then I just remember so much stuff that we did together. And I'm like, I'm so thankful for the memories. Cause they was great times. It was great times. Like I had a ball with my cousins. I had a blast with them. Now they both passed, but you know, that was my life for 20 something years, 30 something years. It was just everything. My whole childhood, all that was with them perfect. And it helps me through a lot. Certain songs come on, I think about them all the time. But we did so much stuff together. It was like you got to go out there and have fun. A lot of this shit we done really helped me out today. That's why I don't mind the bus, because we took the bus everywhere. We had transportation. Oh, we going downtown, child, please. We going an hour away. Yep, your cousins become your best friend. Yep. Y'all, but especially when y'all are growing up together. It's like, who else? Bitch, I ain't trusting nobody with shit. That's crazy though. And we have had some people try to uh get stuff started between us, and we used to look at them like, are they crazy? Like, no, my cousin didn't say that. No, that ain't true. Like, and it was so weird how people used to try to little stuff like that because, for one, we went to school together. I was either staying the night over there going to school, or I was there first thing in the morning going to school. We always on the phone. We're always together. So when did anybody else think that they had a time to it really talk to us alone? And the few people that we gave our number to, we ain't talk about, you know, my cousin or nothing. They were trying to, try to talk. It was so weird how people we learned that gays can be very messy very early on. They tried so many different little small methods or something. Baby, please. You can't like one more than the other because we don't even give a fuck. And my cousin was like a year and a half, 2 years older than me. So he always looked over me and protected me. So that wasn't gonna work neither. It was just crazy. Hey, just you're not on the beach. That must be it. No, I did not move to the ATL. I wish I did. I would love to live in Atlanta. Wait a minute. I'm headed into Okay, he on his way. He said GPS at 20 minutes. Um, the gay community can be very messy, sweetheart, just like the straight community. But the gay community is very shisty, messy, dramafied. A lot of that. It's a lot of that. A lot of jealousy, um, cutthroat, backstabbing, conniving, stealing. That could be all that in the gay community. And it's the same thing in the straight community. Ain't no difference. But yes, you have to be very careful and cautious on coming into the gay community. You stay to yourself, that's the best way. Wait a minute, y'all cutting up. But they learn from their parents how to do with somebody with behavior and no one checks them. Yep, probably why you don't have many friends. I understand. See, I don't want to say because I have friends and I have associates, but I have friends. But I don't have. I'm not with a clique of people. I don't have like a group of people that we get together. Meaning like, oh, 4 or 5 of us, we going to the club and all this other stuff. I don't have nobody like that. That's a constant. If I get together with somebody to have something to eat or whatever, that's like one big group. We do it. I don't come around because I'm either working or whatever, but I don't have a small little group of friends that I go out and do. We do this type of stuff all the time. I don't have that. I ain't got no close buddy. I ain't got no road dog. I ain't got shit. But like I have, like Mariah is my friend. We go eat every blue moon. We see each other out, you know, uh, or whatnot. But I don't have, that little friend situation. I'm friends with a lot of people, but I ain't got no little posse or nothing like that. I'm so and low. That's how I like to roll. Solo. And some people have about 7, 5, 4 friends that I ain't got baby, I've been through all that already. And I ain't never found the trust out of nobody that I hung around like that, like I did with my cousin and my best friend. I ain't never found that. So I know I ain't gonna find that again. That was a one time in my life that I found that. And that had gone. And that taught me, bitch, you'd be happy off by yourself. Because getting close to a bitch, they gonna do something. And my motto: if the trust is broken, I gotta go. And with that being said, I gotta go. So y'all have a wonderful night. It was good seeing a lot of y'all that I haven't seen in a while. Don't forget this Thursday will be my podcast, 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Eastern and Pacific. I don't know which one it was. I forgot what they said. But I'll let y'all know. But yes, I may get on tomorrow and smoke another blunt because I see y'all was really enjoying that this morning. I got a lot of little DMs about that. People miss me all. Marco, I gotta go be ears and listener to one of my friends. You know, cause they know I ain't about to hold shit back. And they said they need to talk. So I'm gonna go do my duty and have some hors d'oeuvres or some little appetizers on him. And maybe a glass of wine or two on him. So I'm really excited about going to go do that. And shit, bring my ass back and watch the Golden Girls. Milo, yes, you are late, sweetheart. And I gotta go because my friend is on his way to meet me. And I know he's probably gonna be here in about another 15 minutes, and I'm 4 minutes away. And I want to put on some clothes real quick. So we can go have appetizers slash hors d'oeuvres and wine. I will be drinking wine. I don't know what he's gonna be having, and it's on his dime. So I don't want to be late, especially when somebody else is paying. So I want to make them happy on my end at all costs because they're paying, right? So I want to make sure I'm on time. I don't want them to be sitting down and I walk in. That ain't good when somebody paying. You should be on time. So I'm going to be on time for this, and I'm having a good time. Doug, I'm getting off here. Doug getting on. I gotta go. Marco. Yes, he's a cool guy though, but he it's not nothing like that with us. He having uh companionship. Uh he's in the buying Nate situation. You know, I can leave it at that. That's not giving too much of his information and whatnot. But he's in the buying Nate, and he just need to vent and get someone's opinions who won't be biased on the situation. And of course, hey, all I can do is tell you the truth, whether it hurts or not. But the truth is the truth, at least from where I'm seeing it from. And I can tell you why I feel this way, and so I'm gonna let him have. But not let him have it like that, but I'm gonna let I'm gonna go help my friend out, get my boy in order. But hey, so yeah, so y'all have a good night. Hell, hopefully see y'all in the morning. If not, just know I'm getting my shit together because I got podcast going on this Thursday. My nerves is shitty bad about that. And I have some other things coming up that my nerves is shitty bad about too. But I will see y'all later, all right? Good night. Now they done switched all this shit up on Instagram. I don't know how to do